when they came to me, he could not stand at all. And I put him on some medication and on physical therapy. And I got a good response in the first week. So what was the response?
Response, he was previously, as I told you, that he was unable to stand even. So after your treatment, after whatever you gave medicines like this and gave some exercise like this, so he was able to stand at least.
For
So
how
we
long?
had, uh,
What was the time period? How much he could stand initially?
Initially, he was able to stand for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So 5 or 10 minutes he was able to stand. So after this, but before this, whenever he stand even for single moment, he felt.
After what?
If he tries to stand, so he felt.
Yeah, then.
Yeah. But after your treatment, so he was able to stand at least, and really I am satisfied and I'm very happy.
And he could continue standing for some time.
For some time.
For some time. Right.
So I hope that after receiving this medicine, after taking this medicine,
and so how were the feet and ankle in keeping on the ground?
It was okay. It was okay.
They
Gradually,
improved?
yeah, they improve.
Okay. So, I mean, then did you consult the dietitian as well?
Yeah.
There?
Yeah.
When was that?
It was dietitian को कब कब आए थे? 2 weeks ago.
So, what was the reason to consult the dietitian? Why did I tell you why
Because
to consult
he belongs
the dietitian?
to village life, so you don't know that which
Was
type
he
of
gaining weight and he was not having good power in his limbs, so I wanted to manage his weight?
Yes,
that was the reason?
That was the reason,
right?
yeah.
So, and why did you, then, what happened?
So really we are satisfied that he is gradually improving and is healing he's improving and he's healing.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. So, Dr. David, we then discussed online with Dr. Green, right? You, me, and Dr. Green were online,
Yeah.
and we consulted for the patient. So, at that time, what were your questions?
After our discussion, really I am very pleased to meet Dr. David Green. So I was fully satisfied that with this treatment what you are going to give him. So after this I was completely satisfied. So when we started this treatment, the result came fruitful.
So at this point,
many people, I would like to ask, first of all, I'm really thankful to you that you gave me opportunity to ask a question. So first of all, I want to give some message to everyone, because nobody knows about a stem cell therapy.
In Pakistan?
In Pakistan, yeah. So first of all, I would like to ask, what is stem cell therapy? What is stem cell, first of all?
sure. So a lot of people have the conception that when you administer stem cells, we're using aborted fetuses and embryonic stem cells, and that's not the case. We're using stem cells that come from an ethical source, umbilical cord donations. We actually get them right now from the United States. The lab that we get them from has been in existence for 17 years and certified by the FDA. When we give stem cells to a patient, what we're hoping to achieve is repair and regeneration of tissue that has at some time become damaged. It might be from a chronic medical issue, or in the case of a child with cerebral palsy, it could be from a brain infection, it could be from lack of oxygen during or after childbirth. But the problem is that the brain is only so good at fixing itself. If it was really, really good, then, no kid would have cerebral palsy, right?
So is it give support to the damaged tissues or damaged cell?
Yes.
Stem cell?
Yes. So what it can do is it can facilitate the body to help repair itself where it otherwise would not be able to do it. Okay? What does that mean? When we give stem cells to a child with cerebral palsy, we're hoping, and it often happens, that the stem cells are able to help create new connections in the brain, new neurons, new astrocytes, new glial cells. And what the studies have shown, and what our results have shown too, is that children often are able to gain improvements in what we call gross motor function, which is better balance, better ability to walk, better ability to know where they are in space at any given time. And it's usually very noticeable, and it's very helpful as the child grows up.
Just about 10 minutes ago, as I know that about 50 million stem cells you gave to this child, Asher Hussain. So is there any side effect, number one? Number two, for how long does it stay in the body?
These are very good questions. First of all, I'll address how long it stays in the body. The stem cells that we give into the spinal cord will stay there for anywhere from 6 to 9 months.
6 to 9 months.
But that doesn't mean that they stop, the actions that they've started. The dominoes, it has fallen already, and the actions have been, the new neurons are being created, the new connections in the brain. Those will continue, but the stem cells themselves, they do die at around 6 to 9 months when given in that way. When you were asking about side effects, the side effects that we've seen in the last 10 years since we've been doing these treatments have been mild to moderate, meaning a child or an adult may have some chills temporarily, a low-grade fever, maybe some nausea. We have seen temporary diarrhea, lightheadedness, but that's really been about it. We've never seen what's called a significant adverse event. Children and adults do not reject the stem cells that we offer. We have not seen a disease transmission. The quality assurance that we utilize is highest imaginable. We've never seen a deep infection to date, knock on wood.
No infection,
Yeah, we haven't seen that in 10 years and 18,000 procedures to date. So.
Right, so I would like to comment is that, as Asher started improving with physical therapy and with medications, right?
Yes.
So it means that, he has started regenerating and repairing himself.
Yes.
So it shows that stem cells is going to further enhance this process.
Yes.
Because they've got this capability of
Of
repairing,
this one, yes.
right? So after this, I am expecting that your progress of healing is going to progress very quickly than it was before stem cells.
So his weight is 29 kg and his age is 6 years. So is it okay?
It's absolutely okay. So when a child is 2, 4, 6 years old, they heal a lot better than we do, right?
Yeah.
So the hope is that the stem cells that we've given will help to really create those new connections and neurons. But I do want to mention that, one of the reasons that Dr. Hakan is a critical part of the team is because it's one thing to just have a child who can maybe benefit and do the stem cell therapy. It's another to have a team in place that can help with additional medications, physical therapy. We have a nutritionist on staff. When we put those into play, the outcome for these kids is amazing. Whereas where other centers, they just do the stem cells and then that's it. They don't have the program. So I think over the years, since we put this together, our outcomes have gone like this. And I think your
Really, I
grandson
am very glad and very happy with the treatment of Dr. Hakan Janjua, and he's doing his best, and I hope that the result will be fruitful.
his work is amazing, and I think with your
Amazing,
grandson, we're going to
Yes,
see
yes.
that.
Yeah.
We've already seen it, to an extent, and it'll continue to go like this
Yes.
with the results from the stem cell
Mostly in Pakistan, nobody knows about this treatment, like this stem cell and like this treatment. And I hope, I know that only Dr. Khakan is one of the doctor for this treatment.
Because as I can see, you have been going to different doctors through the years.
Yeah,
right?
many doctors, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, you started seeing the improvement within the first week.
Within the first week, yes.
So that is amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's incredible.
Yes.
I don't know.
You know.
I don't know how it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. Yeah.
Really, I am very glad and I am very thankful to you that I am sitting among two the best doctor of United States and the best doctor in Pakistan.
Thank you.
Well, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
it.
Thank you very much.